All right, I think we're good. Let's get rolling. And so, thank you so much for being here today. It really, really means a lot to me, guys. And today we're going to be practicing drawing anime because that is something that I want to do. And if you are a would-be artist and you want to be able to make consistent progress, you got to be able to practice every single day. That's what this show is designed to help you do. So grab a pencil and a piece of paper and let's get started. And maybe like and subscribe while you're at it. But anyways, generally I've learned that you want to construct something from the bottom up. You don't just want to start drawing the final product because, well, in my experience, that's ridiculously difficult. And so we're going to construct an anime character and we're going to see how it goes. And so first things first, I'm going to do a straight pose, so there's not going to be like anything like overly special, but I'm going to create what I think is a relative. Now, I'm going to create the head. That's obviously a bit too square-ish for my taste. And so, sometimes you have to practice a little bit. So, I think the head is usually like a teardrop shape. And I think we're going to go with that for now. And that's going to be the neck for now. And we're going to do this and build up the shoulders a little bit. This is actually the torso. And then you have the I typically like to just do a round oval for bottom part and then create hips. If it's a man, the hip circles will be touching together. If it's like a woman, then they'll be spread apart. Typically, not too much difference between the waist and the shoulder ratio. I want the neck to be, I think that looks relatively okay. And so next I'm going to create the shoulders, which are going to be about right here. And so I have these two circles for the shoulders, and I should also do like a straight line. Okay, because he's facing directly towards me. And then really quick, I learned this style from Jazza. Take the arms, if I can look at myself, my elbow comes just to the top of my pelvis. So if I measure that, I think my arm should be, okay, so I think the elbow should be right about here. Because you want the elbow to be just above the pelvis. So if you use your pencil, measure it like this, I guess. Okay, I made a square on the other side, so I'll stick to that. And one arm will be going up again, probably here. That looks good. I'm going to speed through the arms a little bit, and actually I'll do that part after. I think I'm going to create the knees. And my feet. And so, you know, now that I'm looking at it, I think the legs are, if I'm measuring for myself, my legs are about the length of my hips to torso ratio, at least these parts here. So I think I need to make the thighs a little bit longer. So I'll do that. I think that'll do. I think that's right. I'm not sure. And I think these are just a bit shorter. And so now that we have like a basic skeleton that I think is proportionally accurate now, no, I still think my calves need to be a bit longer. So I'm gonna go here. You know, you can adjust as you go, right? And so now I'm gonna fill in my legs. I got my calf muscles here. Now I think my boost. that that's a little much. You know what? We're gonna go with it for today, and then we'll have a reference for tomorrow. We're gonna do this again tomorrow, and we'll do it better next time. And so I'll probably watch a couple videos on how to like properly proportion characters. Dear God. Oh man, these legs. No. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I definitely overestimated. I overestimated the size of the legs of my character. But since we don't have the greatest amount of time, I'm gonna go with it. They're going to be a very big and squat person, I guess. And forearms are like this. So I think I could start filling in the body just a little bit, you know, fill in. Neck comes down here. Filling in shoulders. And I think what I want to do next is I want to just... Actually, I need that center line. Done. So I want to start building the clothing. So I think I'm just going to do like a regular suit. And so I think the collar would be about here. Comes forward. This. And I can erase some of this stuff on the inside now. I can erase these circles and these outlines here. Because now I have the outside shell of my character. At least I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't actually know. I'm very, very new to this, obviously. I think this is... Okay, so my arms are not the same size. Ugh. This is going to be a weirdly proportioned character. But it's anime. It's anime, right? So like we can do that if we want to. We could do that if we want to. I think I'm gonna put I'm gonna use this as the center. I'm gonna put a center line there for the pant level. That way I can at least try to get that right. Alright, and so bring it out to here a little bit. A bit more of a clothing type, and it's a loose shirt, so it kind of like hangs off his body a little bit, but it tucks in at that's a very lamely drawn build, but I want to get to the face because that's like my favorite part. I'll come back and like do more on the shirt later, but the shirt basically just comes out. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it later. Dang it. Okay. Probably not gonna attempt the hands today. You know what? I will attempt a hand. Okay, this is the cuff right here. I will attempt a hand. So oh, and then another finger here. Oh my God, no, no, that's not another. Oh, and then he's gonna have. Oh, God, this is terrible. You know what? I'm gonna walk away from that whole endeavor because, oh, yeah. We've got Edward Scissorhands here. Okay. Let's go to the face. That's the part that I'm mostly interested in. And so the eyes are in line with the top of the ears, right? So if I say it's big, top of the eye like this, we'll curve it down a little bit. It'll curve down to the line here, and then it'll come from the line down to here, and we will sharpen this edge just a little bit. So now that I take out the line, I think I'm just gonna do this for the nose. That's like a more of a Hunter x Hunter Gon style nose, which I like. Make the eyes curve inwards just a little bit more. And gonna have the pupils be like this. Dang it, they're not the same size. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Whatever. And I think I'm gonna do a little highlight there. Something's not quite right about that. I don't know what it is. Way too big. I didn't properly shape the face. I think I want to be a bit more like that. I'm gonna have curve coming out here. The mouth goes all the way to the bottom of his chin, obviously. Oh god. And then let's make some eyebrows really quick to like level this thing out. Okay, so if I just create a little bit of color here. Okay, that's mildly better, but still no. Let's see if adding hair it's actually really creepy and scary. I'm not sure if I like that at all. But let's see if adding some hair like this. I usually like to do that part first. And then I might as well put the ears here. That way we have ears. And go for a little bit of a longer hairstyle. That one needs to be thicker. I'm gonna make that one. And it's not gonna come down that far. And yeah, that's extremely rugged and messy hair, and we just need to create a little bit of like depth, I think. And then one here, then maybe a line that curves upward like that. So it's kind of like he's combing the hair backwards this way. I think we could stick with that. It's not the worst thing I've ever drawn, but it's not the best either. The eyes are not the right size. And yeah. Well, we've been going at it for like 15 minutes now. I think that's a good place to stop for today. Tomorrow we will try again. And I don't know, make a character that is slightly better proportioned and has better eyes. And yeah, I think I still need to figure out like how to make better eyes. And so yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time.